relationship terminated, as most of these relationships do, and you repossessed the car. Mr. Simmons stopped, according to you, making payments on the car. You invested a lot in the car. You stuck with those payments and those fees, and you want him to compensate you. Mr. Simmons says that you had a rather odd arrangement with regard to the car, and that was that as long as you were dating, you would make the payments on the car. That's what you said. And as soon as you stopped dating, he made the payments on the car, and you had no right to repossess the car. As a matter of fact, he was perfectly willing to put the car in his name and to assume all of the financial responsibility, and you chose to have the car towed to a secret location, preventing him from having access to what was really his vehicle. Right? That's correct. That's the first, Mr. Simmons, but I'm going to let you go there. How long were you and Mr. Simmons involved in a relationship before this car was purchased? 7 months. 7 months exclusively, 7 months living together, 7 months just exclusively dating. Well, he just looked at you as if to say, maybe exclusive for you, honey, but not for me necessarily. That was the look. I'm just letting you know that was the look. So after 7 months, would you let me share the circumstances surrounding purchasing this car from your perspective?
During the time that we dated, he frequently borrowed my car to drive about an hour, hour and a half to pick up his daughter for visitations every other weekend because his vehicle was just not up for the drive. So when he approached me asking me to co-sign a loan for him to buy a new car, I looked at the fact that he had had a job for 7 years, and I have a soft spot for dads that are devoted to their daughters, and I agreed to co-sign for the loan as long as I never had to spend a penny out of pocket for that car.
Is that what you said to him?
Oh, yes.
Absolutely not.
And so tell me what you did.
So I co-signed the loan, and
did you go shopping with him?
No, he had it all picked out. The only time I ever went to the dealership with him was when we went to sign the papers.
When he purchased it?
Correct.
And the car was purchased when?
The car was purchased at the end of September in 2006. First payment he made in November of 2006.
And how much was the payment that he made in November?
$543.41.
And you have proof of that?
Oh, yes.
Good. Go ahead.
Then he was laid off from his job just weeks later, so it was about Thanksgiving 2006.
He was laid off?
Yes.
Did he have a conversation with you about being laid off?
Oh, sure.
What did he say?
No, he was fired because he was late for work too often. He kind of has a liking to staying up all night drinking and playing video games.
Okay, so he was laid off from this job that he had for 7 years, according to you?
According to him. I didn't check his employment record.
Big mistake.
Yeah.
Okay, so then he's laid off, and what about December's payment?
And
He did not have the money
mango.
for it, and I take
Huge.
great pride in my credit, so I said that I would make the payment at the due date and give money to me as soon as I can.
And what did he say?
Absolutely. I'll get it to you as soon as I can.
What about January's payment?
No, same situation.
Sina may ay
He was still
matuto,
trying
yeah,
to
sinafasuso.
find work. He was going
Yeah.
to temporary
Got it.
services, but it was so early in the morning, and he would be frustrated that they would have work.
Was he living with you?
Not at all, no.
What about February's payment?
By the beginning of February, he came to me with, he had owed me still $4. He'd often tell me he had money for me, and when it came time to bring the money to me, he would call and delay, and
In February, he brought you some cash. How much?
$800 cash on February the 3rd.
And that was for the...
It was for money that he owed me. The cell phone. I was also paying the insurance on the car.
Listen, I'm not a bookkeeper. I want to know how much of that $800 was for the car.
$105.
May I have a moment, Yana?
Sure.
The plaintiff suggested that if I had any problems initially making any car payments, that to not worry about it, don't feel so stressed and obligated because she was aware of my other financial obligations.
Don't tell me what she was aware of.
These are facts, Yana.
You made the payment in November, sir. According to the plaintiff, is that the truth or a lie?
Payment in November?
Yes, she could say that. She could establish that you made the payment in November.
That's not correct.
Can I see? Can I see the November payment, please?
Yes, ma'am.
May language ka niyo naman.
November is on the bottom of the list.
You sure you didn't make the payment in November, sir?
Not from my account.
Did you give her money?
I gave her money.
Okay.
Yes, but not directly related to that
Okay.
November payment. As she stated already, there are some phone bills and some things that she said that she would put in her account or put into her name so that I could maintain communication with her. And I told her I would help her out occasionally when I had the finances to do that.
You were supposed to make the payments on this car, sir. According to you, you were supposed to make the payments on this car. And according to you, what you just said to me was, she told you, if you can't make the payments at some point, don't be so stressed. I'll cover them. That's what you started to tell me.
That's correct.
That's different from saying what you swore to in your answer. While we were dating, I'll make the payments. That's different. That's a whole different thing, Mr. Simmons. Do you get it?
Back and forth from
Listen,
what?
don't tell me flip-flop. Flip-flop doesn't make a contract. Flip-flop doesn't make a deal. If what she said to you, which may be true, listen, I don't want you to be stressed. If you're short, I'll cover for you because, you know, you've been paying me for the other things. Don't be stressed. That I believe. What I didn't believe when I read your answer that you swore to, sir, was following.
Yeah, following.
She told me she would pay the monthly payments on a new Toyota Camry as long as we were together. That, Mr. Simmons, I didn't believe. You know why I don't believe? Because it doesn't sit well with my common sense. And based upon what you just told me, I was accurate. Because she never said, as long as we're dating, I'll make the monthly payments. She said, I don't want you to stress. That's what you said. If you're short, I'll help you.
That's correct.
That's a different thing, Mr. Simmons.
I find the two to be very similar.
Well, maybe that's why you're standing there and I'm sitting here. Did you ever think of that?
Exactly.
No.
Maybe that's why I am continuously employed and you are not.
Well, I'm employed now.
Well, that's wonderful. How old are you?
What does that have to do with anything?
I want to know how old you are. You have a child, you have a
38.
support order, and it's clear in December and January you weren't working. How could you not be working?
As she explained, my employment was terminated.
Well, so I just said to you, I'm continuously employed and you're not. And I don't have children that I have to support, thank God,
Enjoy
anymore.
your Sunday.
If you said to me
Everyone.
in your statement, what you said to me just now, I would have believed you. I would have said, well, I could imagine a woman who's in love, you know, could just be that kind of sucker. You know, I want you to have a good car. If you're short on the money, I'll help you. That's not what you said.
Judge Judy continues in a moment.
How were you seeing him at that point?
I wasn't.
He says that you were still in a relationship.
We weren't.
Must have been through the astrology.
No, it's probably it.
And later today,
I'm asking you what proof do you have, sir, that she took the box?
She was the only one with the key that day, Your Honor. Nobody else ever knew that lockbox was. She's the only one down there ever.
Oh, yeah,
Lisa
wait.
Thompson says ex-boyfriend Scott Simmons owes for a Toyota Camry that was in her name. Scott says that Lisa is a woman scorned.
How much did you spend on his car before you repossessed it?
Before I could find it, I ended up making a total of 7 payments. He wasn't able to make a lot of them on time, so I would go in and pay the payment, and that would give him a few extra days to get to me with the money. He also gambled quite a bit, so he would gamble and then lose the money, and then he'd need a few more days.
In what month did you repossess the car?
I repossessed it in October because he was so far behind in the payments. I kept asking him to just give me the car, and I'll sell it, and
Ay,
maybe
bigyan
I'll
ng palawa.
and then we just don't have to deal
And
with
what was
this.
his response?
No.
Why wouldn't you give her the car?
Because that wasn't part of our arrangement. Just like she suggested that I was supposed to be
Well, but you
responsible
weren't
for the
making
car
payments on the.
payments.
You weren't making payments on the
Because
car.
we were in a relationship.
No, not
But she
anymore.
called- Yes, we were. She may have hidden it well from whoever else, and maybe she's delirious of the fact that we were still seeing one another at that moment.
You weren't paying for the car.
She was supposed to pay for the car.
No, sir, you just lied to me. That's not what you told me 5 minutes
kasi
ago.
ang hindi ko
5
naman.
minutes ago you
Ah,
said
uli lang po.
5
And I
minutes.
would help her whenever I
No,
could.
that's not what you said. Not you would help her. You told me she would help you if you were short. That's what you told me. Here you said that she was supposed to make all the payments. Clearly that's a lie. 5 minutes ago, Mr.
No,
Simmons,
muy
you said she said not
pula
to stress if
electrician
you
o meu
couldn't make the
kaumango.
payments, then she would help you out.
Kung
Now your
Australia.
story is she was supposed to make the payments and you would help her out. That's 3 different stories, Mr. Simmons, in 10 minutes.
Ay, di do
I don't know what you
Australia.
saw
Pero
in
mga
your
picos
mouth.
wa madia,
I've
lay
been
to
with
say,
them for a
no,
relatively short period of time.
ay,
Evidently, you need a
lumatido
long
isi
period
na,
of time
ay, lalo de
in
kilo,
order to
which
have that
is,
attraction sort of kick in.
nilelik tilihan.
You had a key
Di
made to
day
the
kilo
car,
Australia.
went to his place of employment
Well,
according to
actually, he wasn't working for all those months, so I spent hours and hours trying to find the car. He was evicted from his apartment, so I couldn't look there for him anymore.
How were you seeing him at that point?
I wasn't.
He says that you were still in a relationship.
We weren't.
Must have been through the astrologer.
That was probably it.
Go ahead.
So I searched for him and searched for him. I had everyone I know looking out for this car. I had the license plate. I had the text.
Finally found it.
Finally
I have
found
other
it.
things to do.
Sorry. He ended up telling me he had just started back at his job. I showed up at his job while he was at work, sat in the car, called the tow truck, waited for them to come and get it.
So they towed the car to the company.
No, that had to do with the police. Wouldn't take any stand on it. They sent the tow truck home because it said it's a civil matter, but I wouldn't get out of the car. I said, well, it's not going to happen because I'm not going to get out of the car.
Great. So what happened?
He eventually gave in and
Ela
took
ma
his
o
stuff
mai
out of
al
the car.
e
The
mo
police
le
didn't
le
have
e le
keys
sa
still.
kwa
So
mo.
I had to have it towed to a dealership and have a new
That's
key
not
made.
correct.
Well, so tell me
Good
what happened.
paling
She
ya.
said that she was going to give me opportunity to try to get the car refinanced.
Eh,
I've been telling you for months.
Together, we drove over to the dealership. Meanwhile, while I'm in the dealership trying to get this refinanced, work it all out, she's outside. I come back outside to talk to her, and the car's gone. In a scandalous way, she had the car towed from the dealership.
Perfect.
Oh, you like that now?
Oh, I certainly do, sir. I certainly do. Did you bring any canceled checks to show me that in the 2 months prior to her taking possession of the car, you made the car payments?
Yes, ma'am.
Show me.
It's the last 3 pages. There were 2 car payments that I had made in the month of, I think it was March. Following that,
Just a second. Wait. In what month was the car repossessed?
I took it back at the beginning of October.
In October.
Yes.
So we're talking about August and September.
there's a statement in there for August.
Well, you have something here that says girlfriend's account.
That's correct.
So in August, your girlfriend made a payment.
Through her account, correct.
Okay, for $548.41. Okay?
Correct.
Where is September?
Did not make payment September.
Why not?
every day, we can one another.